Hello, dears, and welcome to an extremely busy Mediterranean avenue in February. Let's go and explore it. It's been a really long time since we didn't see the Mediterranean Avenue as busy as it is today. It's Friday night, by the way. You see this video not even one day after it was filmed, and this is what it looks like. We start today's video on the refurbished part right by the Hotel Belroy, and I must say, look at this. When did you see February this busy? It's insane. Belroy has changed, and as you know, they have on the higher floor restaurant Umai, which is Japanese restaurant. Incredible place, typical traditional Japanese food. And then they have this Camarote Club. This is what they've been refurbishing and building from scratch. There was a shop, I think, before, if I'm not wrong, and now it's Camarote Club, which is a drinks, cocktails place, type of lounge. Looks like beach sea vibe, like the theme, the overall design inside. Looks really fancy and expensive. So not quite sure if some of you tried it. I think it recently opened up. So if some of you were here, let us know what your opinion was. Right in front, we have the fun and entertainment place on the Mediterranean Avenue, which is the bowling alley, which is Ozone. Here on our left side, this is the bowling place. It's actually quite affordable. It's not too expensive. We will go here in the future and let you know what it looks like, how to purchase everything, how much does it cost. And on the ground floor, there are some games to play, like arcades, and then on the bottom floor is where the bowling alley is situated. And right next to it, there is Festilandia Soul Park. This is a game zone, the meeting point, different types of games, machines, a lot of different things out here, okay, you can find. And a lot of people go here, especially tourists, for their children to have some fun, while they relax a tiny bit. And they have the inside part, and then the outside part are attractions, mostly for smaller children, up until teenagers, okay. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of people inside. Look at this. This is busy today. Then there's a cafeteria with some drinks, some snacks, and also an ice cream place where they also prepare the cotton candy, which is like a cotton sugar, we call it here. And there's usually quite a lot of people here, especially in the evening time. In front, we have the Aguirre Springs, a nice hotel, American canteen style hotel. We really love their pastel colors, like a baby, very soft pink or soft like mint green colors. Great design overall. In front, we have some hairdressing salons that are still open. By the way, it's 8 p.m. right now, so at this time usually a lot of businesses are still open. Bus number 54, by the way, I've seen a lot of strange bus numbers lately. I think these are new lines. Bus number 54 brings you towards Villa Joyosa, which is actually really good. They don't go as often as usual buses in Benidorm town, but still it's great if you want to go to Villa Joyosa or come back from Villa Joyosa. So like this, you're able to actually travel comfortably. There's a nice pizzeria here, restaurant, which is called Coliseo. Let's see if we can actually see the menu, because there's quite a lot of people looking at it right now. Okay, you can pause the menu, you can zoom it in if you want. Basically, there's antipasti, there's salads, entrees, pasta in the oven. 11, 12, 10, 9 euros, mostly depends, but these are the average prices. Pizza starting from 9.90 and up until almost 20 euros. Meats, fish, risotto, then there are drinks, beers, combines. And what I love about it is that they have all the allergens listed on the bottom, and then they have signs, so you actually will know if this type of food is suitable for you if you have any kind of allergies. Not a lot of places do put it like this, with all the possible allergens, so I find it really useful for all those who do have some kind of food restrictions in terms of allergies. Daniello Di Luca shoe shop, one of our favorite shops if you need some budget option shoes. Not only if you need something to go outside, if you need some slippers, if you need some footwear, comfortable footwear if you're going exploring to the nature and you don't want to spend a whole fortune on it because you won't be bringing it back home from your holidays. So this is the very good option where to purchase something like this in Benidorm. They do have a second shop which is located on the British street, and there's two of them, so it's comfortable. You can go to either of those. And this one especially, and on the British street too, they're actually open for quite a long time, and in summer it's almost up until 10 p.m. The Mediterranean Avenue looks really, really alive, as you could have seen already. There's people walking non-stop. And oh, look at this. I've just seen it right now. Probably they've changed it. Now it looks way brighter. There are LED lights situated right below of these. These are actually benches to sit down. However, they're used as well as parts to plant some nice flowers to bring even more joy and color to our area. Chinese shops are also open. Obviously, Chinese shops are the last ones to close after a long day of work. Here we have a pharmacy. This pharmacy is very useful. Take a note because it's open every single day. Even if it's a bank holiday, even if it's a weekend, Sunday, it doesn't matter. It's open every single day. So it's going to be useful for you in case if you need anything from the pharmacy and it's weekend or a Sunday and you don't know where to go. This is the one of the few that we have open either 24 hours or open every single day that you will be able to visit. There is some music going on. You've just seen it. I didn't want to film so much, but there is a person playing on the violin, I think it is. And they have this big loudspeaker. They usually connect it, so I'm not quite sure how it works. If it's actually true or if it's just putting on some music and they're making as if they were playing the music. But there's some nice atmosphere today with this lovely music. Sounds all over the Mediterranean Avenue. Here we have one of the bus stops, and quite a lot of them do have these type of electric sheets. These are electric boards. I've seen them everywhere in Germany when I was living there, in a lot of other countries. Benidorm has just started it, and it didn't put it in a lot of places just yet. A lot of Spanish cities did have them for a long, long time ago, decade probably, maybe even more. But here in Benidorm, it was not up until recently when they've decided to put them. And these boards obviously show you when the next bus will pass. And it updates each time when it gets closer, probably like a GPS tracking or something, some kind of system that tracks the bus. And it shows you when it will arrive. So it's really, really comfortable. I wish they could put this system in all the most popular bus stops. They did it in quite a few, but not on all of them. So we're still lacking these billboards. There are, however, QR codes where you can scan them and just see when the bus will be arriving. But it's not exactly the same thing. So slowly but surely, Benidorm is updating it, and probably in a year's time, all of the bus stops will have these boards. Here we have Tiffany's. Ooh, look at this. They have some breakfast options. Breakfast, a toast with tomato, olive oil, or the butter, €3. With a coffee. And then if you want juice as well, €4 sandwich, bocadillos, €5 sandwich, €4. That's not too bad. And Tiffany's tends to be really, really popular. There's quite a lot of people visiting it. And it kind of seems like they have nice quality products and good service. They're quite friendly a lot of the times. And people like it, both locals and tourists that are visiting Benidorm town. So maybe we will come and try out the Tiffany's breakfast, because at the end of all, it's a typical Spanish breakfast. So for even €4, a complete breakfast with coffee is not bad at all. And we really would like to try it out and see if it's worth the money with the lovely views towards the Mediterranean Avenue. If you want us to try it out, let us know here in the comments and we will do so. We've been willing to try out Spanish breakfast places for a while, and probably we'll start doing so right now when it's going to be even slightly warmer on the terraces. Here we have a taxi stop. This is where on the Mediterranean Avenue you can grab a taxi. Usually, the vast majority of times, there are taxis here already. And by the way, all of them have already the logo of the taxi coin, the app that allows you to pre-book the taxi in advance. But you can also pick it up at the usual taxi stops. I know some people did ask us, will the usual pickup be gone forever? Am I not able just to call or just to stop a taxi? You are still able to do so. However, there are people who might be afraid that the taxi driver will scam them or won't get where they need to go, or will bring them by a slower way, like the longer way, better to say. So with the app, you just avoid all the misunderstandings and you have all the information inside. It will say how much approximately it will charge you, and your address, will be the correct one. So you can still do it like that. The Madeira Central Hotel on the floor 20, there is a lovely terrace. You can see it from here. Gorgeous terrace with nice views, captivating almost views of Benidorm town, the city center, and the old town. From here, you can see some glorious, gorgeous sunsets in Benidorm, especially towards spring and summer months. It's incredible. There's some music. It's an open air terrace, so if you are afraid of heights, I wouldn't go too close to where it ends, but the views are obviously worth it. It's one of the higher rooftop terraces in Benidorm, and we've been there actually. We've showed it to you here on the channel, so if you want, you can check it out. Rooftop, I think it's called, rooftop terrace. I'm going to try and put you here the picture on the screen so that you will be able to find the video easier. Bingo places out here, by the way. Oh, that's so many lights, my goodness. This feels like a giant city, with all these flashing lights, like New York's Times Square, probably. Too many of them. But there's bingo, and it opens up starting from 12:30 on midday, by the way, up until late night hours. Kebab and fries plus drinks, less than €8. Combo for drinks, Guinness 2 for €8, Copa Bag 2 for €8, special steak 14.50. That's Robin Hood already. There are quite some offers. There are quite some offers for food, drinks, and snacks still. So especially if you get a happy hour, you might get a slightly better deal on a lot of food, snacks, or drinks out here. Let's head to the left. The Mediterranean Avenue basically is over, and this is called the Triangular Square because it does, I suppose, kind of have a shape of a triangle, which is why it's called like this. This is where a lot of Christmas decorations are located. This is where we have a shopping alley that we call it like this. There's a lot of typical branded shops here of a good quality. There's nice jewelry shops too. And it is so busy today. Even Starbucks, they've put out some chairs already, but still there are people getting some coffee. I suppose it's a decaf maybe, but still people are getting coffee at this time of the day. I wouldn't be able to sleep if I would get a coffee at this particular time, but hey, each one gets it whenever they can, especially if it's a decaf, then I suppose it's absolutely fine. Popeyes, I'm quite sure some of you did tell me these are called Popeyes, not Popeyes. In Spain, it's Popeyes. So if you ask someone here, that's how you should call it in Spain. And I'm just happy to see so many people outside. People are doing shopping. By the way, it's sales time. So in Spain, they're selling out already with up till 50% of discount. All the items that are winter items, clothing, accessories, shoe wear, etc. Everything that is themed or supposed to be for winter, they're selling it right now in all these shops. So you can actually get some nice deal if you want to purchase something. In Spain, it hasn't been that cold in our region at all. So obviously seeing what the weather is like, and usually the second half of February in any case is when we tend to have quite a lot of sales in our region. All the typical shops, Zara, Mango, Stradivarius, Bershka, Pull & Bear, all the international brands as well, they do put the sales on. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to compare the prices beforehand so that you wouldn't get scammed, because a lot of times they've put the prices way higher and now they lower it towards where it initially was, making it seem like it's a huge deal if it's like 50% off, but it's actually not the case. So don't get fooled by it. By the way, if you are coming with a rented vehicle, for example, and you put the car in the parking right here by the town hall, if you spend 20 euros or more, ask for the ticket and then your parking will be free of charge. I'm quite sure not a lot of you knew that this is actually a thing in Benidorm, but it is. You just need to present the ticket that you've spent 20 euros or more. And this is what the overall atmosphere is looking like. We are right by the colorful fountain right now with the techno hit right in front of us. We see the never-ending flow of cars, taxis, bus services, people walking from every single direction. Going towards the old town, going towards the Mediterranean Avenue, hotels, bars, restaurants, cafeterias. It is extremely busy today. It's Friday, so we get it, but last Friday and the pre-last ones and previously in January, Mediterranean Avenue wasn't that busy, but now we can actually feel the summer season starting. We can feel the tourism season already here with us because the atmosphere is absolutely incredible. Families with children, people of all ages, groups of friends, solo travelers, everyone are enjoying a Friday night in Benidorm city center, to be exact, right by the Mediterranean Avenue. We wish to see this atmosphere here every single day because it makes Benidorm alive. It makes what Benidorm actually is all about. Bye, dears.